Hello everyone, we warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates people who went extraordinary to effectuate their dreams and aspirations. With this series, we not only emphasize on the struggles and the achievements of such individuals, but also the social contributions they have made to their native land, India. Before we take you to one such achiever, let's take a look at a small video. Joining us today is Mr. Abhinav Iyer, a distinguished senior technical solutions consultant at Google and recipient of International Achiever Award 2024. With over 9 years of experience in technology and digital strategy, Abhinav has made significant contributions to digital advertising, innovation, and mentorship, shaping the future of the industry. Tackling her humble beginnings, Mr. Iyer is now a senior technical solutions consultant, having worked in organizations like DuPont, Infosys, and Google. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hi, Manasa. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So, may I please know something about your leadership and a little about your professional role in your career so far?
Yeah, absolutely. I can begin, from my childhood. I've always been passionate about using technology to shape the future of businesses. And my journey from being a tech enthusiast in India to, leading strategic initiatives at Google in the US, it's been fueled by curiosity, strategy, and perseverance. I work as a senior technical solutions consultant at Google, where I serve as a trusted advisor to some of our largest publishing partners globally. Now that includes major news companies, TV channels, OTT platforms, gaming partners, and mobile app developers who rely on Google's ad technologies to generate advertising revenue and achieve their business goals. At a high level, my role involves consulting on ad tech strategies and technical solutions to help publishers optimize revenue. It also involves leading cross-functional client engagements, partnering with sales, product, and engineering teams. It involves developing scalable solutions that impact hundreds of publishers globally. And it also involves driving high-impact internal initiatives, like leading a strategic vertical and shaping technical consulting strategies across the organization. I'm also involved in mentoring junior team members and interviewing and hiring efforts as well. So essentially, my work is focused on bridging the gap between technology and business, solving complex challenges and shaping the future of digital advertising.
That's really great, sir. So my next question is, how did you conceive this idea? How did you choose this competitive industry or field?
So it's a combination of three things, like passion, making strategic career choices and decisions, and serendipity. So firstly, when I talk about passion, this is where I kind of also wanted to go back to my childhood. My interest in technology started at a young age. I still remember visiting my father's university lab as a child, and I was fascinated by computers, the computers that I saw there. And this early exposure, it sparked my curiosity and led me to pursue a degree in computer science and engineering. So after graduating, gaining experience as a software engineer in India for a few years, I wanted to blend my technical expertise with business strategy. So that led me to pursue an MBA at Michigan State University in the US, and essentially enabled me to explore careers that were at the intersection of technology and business. During my MBA, I landed an internship at Google in a technical consulting role. The opportunity to work at the cross section of technology, strategy, and consulting really excited me. And after a successful internship, I converted to a full-time role at Google. So what this career path has allowed me to do is leverage both my technical expertise and business acumen, helping global partners navigate the complex world of digital advertising. So in hindsight, things kind of fell into place, but it started with the initial curiosity, making strategic choices, and ultimately, serendipity kind of paving the way for, me ultimately getting where I am today.
Right, sir. So you have a dynamic profile and a really curious mind. So handling operational efficiency and developing tools. So you must have faced certain challenges. So I wish to know that what were those challenges and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think there's been three major inflection points that have shaped my career journey. The first one would be, moving to the US and adapting to a new work culture. So relocating from India to the US for my MBA meant that I had to adapt to a completely new work environment, new set of expectations, pretty much. In terms of navigating my job search, which works very differently in the US compared to India, by the way. Career development, being your own advocate, which is something that's really required in the US. Like you need to own your career and like initiate career development conversations with your manager, which was not the case in India, at least based on my experience. And also workplace expectations are different. All of this was a steep learning curve ultimately. And then there's also the part about navigating ambiguity and like shifting from like a task oriented or like output oriented mindset to a strategic mindset. The reason I say this is early in my career, I focused heavily on execution and like delivering output, delivering my work, and I was operating in a very structured work environment. At Google, I had to learn to navigate ambiguity. I had to learn to shift my approach from just completing tasks or projects to identifying new opportunities and creating long-term impact through scalable solutions and innovation. Basically, like kind of owning the entire thing end to end, right from identifying the opportunity to executing and then commercializing my work. So the entire the whole 9 yards pretty much. So that has been a big change as well. And then the third thing is transitioning from being a strong individual contributor to cross-functional leadership. So this includes moving from executing tasks or projects or owning individual projects to leading through influence, working across sales, engineering and product teams. That required a new mindset as well. And that also comes with learning how to drive impact without direct authority. That has been one of the most valuable skills I've developed, I would say. So each of these challenges, what it has done is it has helped me grow both professionally and personally, and it has shaped me into the the individual and the leader that I am today.
That's indeed an inspirational journey. So moving ahead, what's the range of solution and services that you offer as a consultant within your organization?
So yeah, absolutely. So the organization at Google that I'm part of, it provides technical consulting services to some of the world's largest publishing partners that use one of Google's ads products. It's called Google Ad Manager, which is a leading ad serving and management platform. As I'd mentioned before, we work with news publishers, broadcasters, gaming platforms, app developers to optimize their ad revenue and monetization strategies. Our team of technical consultants serves as a bridge between business and technology, helping partners make the most out of Google products. We collaborate with product and engineering teams to advocate for publisher needs and influence the product roadmap. Essentially, by providing strategic technical guidance and scalable solutions, we enable publishers to thrive in a really complex and rapidly evolving digital advertising ecosystem.
Right, sir. So I wish to know that what are your upcoming plans now, after already having achieved so much?
Yeah, sure. So currently, I lead strategic client engagements and organizational initiatives. I also mentor junior team members, but I see myself evolving further. In the short term, I see myself transitioning into a staff technical solutions consulting role, where I can drive even larger scale cross-functional initiatives, lead larger teams, mentor junior team members, and influence product direction at a broader level. And in the medium to long term, I see myself stepping into a people leadership role, where I can inspire and lead teams of technical consultants, scale impact across multiple regions, and continue shaping the future of digital advertising and monetization strategies. Essentially, like it's all about constantly learning, evolving, and looking for ways to amplify the impact that I have.
Right, sir. So can you please now throw some light on how your organization is contributing to the growth of India?
Absolutely. So there's multiple ways in which my organization and also the company as a whole is contributing to India's growth. So the first one is supporting India's digital advertising ecosystem. We directly work with Indian publishers, broadcasters, and media companies to enable a thriving digital ads ecosystem. This helps support journalism, entertainment, and app-based businesses in India through ad monetization strategies. The second way in which my organization contributes to India's growth is through the creation of jobs and career opportunities in India. So my organization has a significant presence in India, creating hundreds or even thousands of high-value jobs for tech professionals. We also provide career growth and upskilling opportunities through training and mentorship programs. And then there's also the Google for India 2024 initiative. So Google launched this initiative last year, bringing AI-powered solutions to millions of users, businesses, and developers. And this initiative is driving large-scale impact by providing AI-driven tools, cloud computing, and monetization solutions to accelerate India's digital transformation. So essentially, it's a combination of these. I'm sure there's many more other initiatives, that are running across Google actually, that play a critical role in advancing India's digital economy.
So once again, I congratulate you on winning the International Achievers Award. How do you feel about this achievement?
I'm actually honored and humbled to receive the International Achiever Award. While I've received multiple awards at Google, this recognition is special because it validates my impact on an external global stage. It reinforces my commitment to driving innovation, mentoring future leaders, and also shaping the future of digital advertising. I personally believe that this award is a testament, to the hard work, dedication, and continuous learning that has fueled my journey.
So now that we have talked enough about your professional achievements, can you please tell me something about the CSR activities that you're involved in or your passion for the social cause?
Yeah, absolutely. So the first one would be mentoring and upskilling the next generation. So there are programs that Google runs, like Google Code Next and SYEP. It's called Summer Youth Employment Program. So these are run locally in the US or across the US, I would say, where I've had the opportunity to mentor high school students and individuals from underrepresented communities to build their careers in technology. So I also actively engage with students at my alma mater, be it where I attended business school in the US, or even back in India where I did my bachelor's. And I mentor young professionals navigating the tech industry. And there are people from different walks of life, different backgrounds who want to get into tech. So it's great, helping them out. The second way in which I have, contributed to society is again through my work itself. So, enabling digital advertising for a broader audience. So I know I talked about how my work involves, delivering client engagements to strategic and large publishers. But then the solutions that I develop also directly help small and medium-sized businesses that lack the resources or technical knowledge to scale their ad revenue. And my work supports news and journalism platforms, ensuring they have sustainable monetization strategies in a rapidly evolving landscape. So, if I had to kind of summarize my whole philosophy on this, I would say, for me, success is not just about individual growth, but also creating opportunities for others. And I'm fortunate to have had the opportunity to do that.
Right, sir. So your last message was already very impactful, but again, what's that one message or the mantra that you would like to share with the future generation who want to become leaders and be successful?
Absolutely. So there's a few, different things I would say. The first one is identify your core values and passions. I think it's really important to know what drives you, what excites you, and to align your career with what truly motivates you, because that is something that's going to give you fulfillment in the long term. The second one is to step out of your comfort zone. So this involves taking calculated risks, embracing challenges, taking on stretch assignments, pushing yourself beyond limitations, because the more you tend to do that, the more you grow as you step outside of your comfort zone. The third one is kind of similar to what I said before again. It's staying updated and keeping, continuing to learn, because the world evolves fast. Now that means staying ahead by keeping up with industry trends, continuously developing new skills, interacting with industry experts and professionals in whatever area of expertise or field that you choose, and kind of really understanding what's going on, not just in the job market, but also in our world pretty much. And I'd also want to emphasize something that I read in a book, one of my favorite books. It's called The Startup of You by Reid Hoffman and Ben Casnocha. It really emphasizes that success comes from aligning three things: aspirations, skills, and market reality. So these three have to align for someone to be successful. And ultimately, success isn't about like waiting for opportunities. It's about creating. It's about creating them. So I would like to leave the next generation with this message.
That's indeed an inspirational message. Thank you so much for joining with us, sir. We hope you continue to inspire us the same in the future.
Thank you for having me.